shipping changes.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome into the RockstarFlipper YouTube channel. Today is Sunday, June 9th, 2019, and it is day 5 of our 100 awesome items to resell on eBay, Amazon, and Poshmark for profit. Today, I'm going to stick with the hard goods side of it rather than the clothing side. We're going to talk about a book, actually, a series of books, types of books that sell very, very well. For any of us that are nerds, this will ring true for you even more so. We're talking about fantasy books, and I'm talking about Dungeons & Dragons, Magic the Gathering, Warhammer, all type of RPG, fantasy gaming, dice games, and just fantasy books in general. I'm not talking about Twilight. I'm talking about the actual real live fantasy, get involved with type games. Of course, Dungeons & Dragons is at the top of that mark. Of course, Magic the Gathering, if you're not familiar with it, is a trading card game. It's been popular since the mid to late 90s. It's Wizards of the Coast, a company that produces it, a gaming company's #1 selling game. It's amazing. I used to play it as a teenager, young teenager. It's been around for, again, over 20 years. And it is been translated into a series of books, and those books sell very well. On their own, most of the books are worth about 5 to 10 each, but if you can sell them in their series, which are usually 3 and 6 at a time, or up to 10 or 20 at a time, you can pick up those books for 50 cents or $1 and then sell 10 of them for 50, 60, 70 bucks. You're in business. It's what I've done. I actually sold a set of like 25 of them for somewhere around like $110 or $120, and I had bought them all. They were at a yard sale for $1 a piece. There was like, again, 25 of them. I offered 15. They took it, and I sold it all for like $120, $130, whatever it was before shipping. So there are profit margins to be made in these, and Dungeons & Dragons on its own for the adventure guide and the dungeon master guides can be worth 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 bucks a pop, something you might find at a yard sale or a flea market for $1, $2, $3. So fantasy books are one of the best items that you can buy for RPG games, fantasy games, any type of that dice game or that fantasy world type theme will do really, really well. So what I want to do is take you over to my computer. I want to show you some of the eBay solds on these items and show you exactly what to look for and what kind of prices you can expect to get from them. So let's go check it out. Day number 5, fantasy and gaming books. All right, so here we are on eBay, and I've done a search for Dungeons & Dragons books, and I put it in for the used condition and sold. So as we scroll down, we can see some of the basic books selling for about 14 or 15. We have a big lot of them that actually sold for $257 plus 11 shipping. A lot of 3 that sold for 34 and 3, so right around 38 with change. We keep scrolling. We've got $20, $30 books. We've got $80 books. The older, the better. Some of the older ones can be worth $100, $200, $300. But as you can see, most of these books are going to be in the $20, $25, $30 range. You can sell lots of them. Anything Dungeons & Dragons will pretty much sell. It has a huge cult following. It has since the 70s. It's big. It's amazing. I am a Dungeons & Dragons fan. I don't play it necessarily. I have played it, but it is very cool, and I like the idea of it. I also played a game called Heroes Quest, which was a board game in the 90s, based on the same type of gameplay. That game is worth $200 or $300 used, so keep an eye out for that. Here we have a complete set of 14 official guides that was up for $200 plus 32 shipping. So $232, they took a best offer, so let's just assume they got around $175 to $2 for 14 of them. So they were getting $12, $13 a book and a lot. So you can see where the value is in these. If we go over here to Warhammer, again, we can see books, $100 lots, $150. 15, here's one for 10, here's one for 6, but here's one for 90 plus 10, $100 and 80. And so all kinds of prices. These are things you want to keep an eye out for. Magic the Gathering books in lots. Look, the first 50 books sold for $324 total. That's about $6.50 to $7 a book. For the entire 50 set lot. That's pretty good. I mean, you find that at a garage sale, yard sale. Somebody wants to sell all the books for 50 cents or $1 a piece. You pick them up for $25 to $50 and you flip them for $3.20. I mean, that's really good. Here's 45 books that sold for $3.10. Here's 33 books that sold for $145. So you can see you pick these up, even at a Goodwill for 50 cents or at the bins. I picked up about 20 of them at the bins once, and by price, they were like 10 cents a book. So I literally paid like $2 or $3 for all of them. And those 20 books sold for about $100. I think I listed them for $99.99 free shipping, and somebody bought them within a few days. So there's definitely money to be made on these books. If we come over to Amazon, another great place to sell them, you can see the prices are equivalent to what you would see on eBay. 22, 25, 26, great values. I also looked up Warhammer, which you'll see the same prices, $20, 10, 13, 12. I also looked up MTG books, and we have, 21 and 14 and 11 and 10 and 18. And so value in these books as well, $21, $31. Look for these fantasy books. They have really good value, and you will make money on them if you ever see them. Grab them 50 cents, a dollar, $2 a book. Sell them in lots, sell them individually if they're worth it. And they're great for Amazon. They're great for eBay. And, they have a huge following, so you can sell them all kinds of different places. So that's going to be our day number 5 item is MTG, Warhammer, Dungeons & Dragons, fantasy and RPG gaming books. Enjoy the video, guys. As always, I thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check the description box for all the important links and social media links to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, as well as our YouTube channel to subscribe. Once we hit 100,000 subscribers, we're almost there. We will do a big giveaway. I can't wait to do that. And also, if you want 700 additional Bolos in addition to this 100 days, it will be in 11 guides available down below for $25. Any single item out of the 700 could pay for the entire set of guides. So consider it. It will help you expand your knowledge, open your eyes, and buy more items to add to your eBay, Amazon, and Poshmark stores. I'll link that below. You can buy that, and you will be automatically emailed all 11 guides after you pay. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time.